Right. That's not the music we want. What was the name of the guy we were just listening to? Nathan Evans. Get info. Take me to his profile. Man, I need to switch back to Spotify. What are we looking for? What up, Sinaya? Yeah, we're doing Gleam. I gotta get some stuff running for work, a migration, but then we're gonna get started here in about probably like 2 or 3 minutes, or not 2 to 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Let's see here. We gotta do that. Where did this go? Why? You stayed up too late. You always do this, bad cop. You always do this. Morning, Ryan. What is happening? Oh, I have a typo. I spelled console wrong, yo. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, gosh. I love this song. So good. Param Bashwan. Sometime soon. I'd be down. There we go. Let's see. Jesus. Alright, y'all, I am just about ready to get started here. These are not the dashboards I want. There we go. That's the dashboard I want. Okay. And then, man, my allergies are so bad. Where's the command to start this thing? Right here. All right, what do we gotta do here? Gotta let them. All right, I gotta plug this computer in quick. Winnie, you can go out. Oh, you're smart enough to figure that out. All right. So let's check in on our PR request. See how this guy's doing. No updates. That's okay. All right, let's. I think we are about ready to try to actually make a network request. I think I'd have to figure out how to get a API token though safely without doxing my entire life to you guys. Oh god, my allergies. Sorry if that was loud, chat. Realize I turned towards my speaker. Alright, get an OAuth token. You can use Twitch CLIs to get an OAuth token for testing. Winnie. Casually doing some legendary knuckle cracking and acting like it was nothing. Oh, I don't even notice it anymore. I have such a habit of it. Hey Siri, set a timer for 50 minutes.
50 minutes starting now.
Alright. Oh fuck. Amphetamine? Yeah, that's what it was called. Ryan, that tool worked great yesterday for keeping my PC awake while this script runs. Alright, so we're gonna need to get the Twitch CLI. So let's see if we can just like load that in our shell. We can kill that. And let's say Nix. Let's search it on Nix. Twitch CLI. Thank you for the follow, Ithrak. Appreciate you hanging out. So after we get the Twitch CLI, how do we line in? Log in? Oh, that's nice that it has a mock API. So I'm gonna need to get my client ID in secret. Let's do that over here off. Oh, we've got some sea shanties this morning? How do I get tokens? Is it just not under settings, profile? Bad Cop, I know you know this. Where do I get tokens at? My client ID and client secret for Twitch, which I should actually have on my fly.o repo. Hold on, I might already have. Ryan, where do I get tokens at? Where do I get my client ID and client secret at? You have to create a Twitch app. Yeah, I can't find the screen to make a Twitch app. Register your app. Oh, it's dev.twitch. It's a totally different site or subdomain. Okay. I see now. All right, so I just made an application. Okay, I got it. So, let me open up a terminal off screen for dealing with this. We're going to go to glitch. And we'll do this. And we'll say export client ID. Actually, I might not even need to do that. No, I will need to do that. I have no idea what we're listening to. That goes in that file. Okay, great. Which we should have it in here now. Client ID and client secret. Great. Okay, we are good to go. I gotta bump up our batch size for migrations. Hi, Sadie. All right. All right, so let's try to log in now. Actually, I should probably still do this in another window, huh? there's like a lot of potential for me to leak. How do I get a new freaking window? There we go. So we're gonna say, go to our glitch, and then we're gonna also get our Twitch CLI into our show. Good. And then we're gonna say Twitch. Do I not get the Twitch command when I do that? What? What does that give us? That should have loaded us a show with Twitch, right? Yeah, you know, RJ, I'm not mad about this music here. It's a good bop. Oh, so I guess it's under Twitch-CLI. Oh yeah, it is. There it is. I'm an idiot. I started playing, so I got there by playing this album by Nathan Evans, and it just kind of went. Was loving the sea shanty. I think this guy has a whole album of sea shanties. Wellerman, the album, will do it. Big sea shanty morning. All right, so we're gonna say I need these docs back up, and we're gonna say Twitch CLI configure. Right, I need my client ID. And my client secret. Updated configuration. Okay, now I should be able to get a token, right? Just by saying Twitch CLI token. Hey, hey! Love it when a plan comes together. All right, sweet. So we've got access tokens. We've got we have to do duram below, and we should theoretically see access token exported in here now. Yep, great, 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 great. All right, so we've got that. And now we should be able to make a request. Itharak, hi, just curious why Gleam, never heard of that language before. There are tons of other functional language. Curiosity number 2, which is what keyboard do you use? It sounds nice. Well, let's start with number 2. I use a Keychron Q4 with Glorious Pandas. I actually already know a good bit of functional programming. I do a lot of OCaml and ReasonML. So that's not exactly new to me. That being said, Gleam is a sister language to Elixir that just had a 1.0 release, and it uses the same type system as OCaml, and it can also compile to JavaScript. So it's got like everything I love in a language, and it's very simple. All right. Yeah, I'm surprised my keyboard sounds as good as it does too. Like, I don't really know a ton about keyboards and it just kind of works. Or I did some very simple mods, right? Like, I just lubed my keys and put like foam and painter's tape in and that's it. Okay, so we need to figure out how to read environment variables now and set up our client. That's probably the next bit, which I might have already built this. I can't remember. All right, I can only do so much sea shanties. I need like better music. I'm sorry, RJ. Does Ren have new music? I'll just play this list. Okay, so we make a new client. A new client takes a client ID and an access token, right? So I guess our main right now, I have to figure out how we do. I think it's like this, and this is what we'll run. So theoretically, if I come in here and I do like pub fung main, we come in here and we do import Gleam /io. I think I can come in here and do like io.debug, or we'll just say print line, hello chat. And is my connection okay, chat? Twitch just warned me that I have an unstable connection, but OBS is telling me I'm fine, and my bitrate on Twitch is saying it's fine. So let's say Gleam build, and if I do Gleam run, hello chat, there we go, great. So now we need to figure out how to read environment variables. Where's the standard lib? There we go. Maybe IO. I might need a library for this. Let me go search the Discord and see if I can find anything. Thank you for the follow there, Peter Panduro. Environment var. Packages env. Load and use from files. Gleam /o? Where is Gleam OS at? Am I just missing this? Oh. I mean, I'll check hex. Okay, this doesn't search everything. I need to go back. Let's see how this works. Okay, so it's binding to some Erlang. All right, so I think we were gonna want this. We'll do Gleam add .env. All right, so we got .env. All right, let's go to our docs here. Why do I need Elixir installed? What? Oh, I installed the wrong theme. Shy Rhyme foaming at the mouth. All right, so we got that, and let's do a build. Is my chat on follower only right now? Oh. Panda, that should be fixed. Try now. I got botted one day, and yeah, I got botted one day, and my settings, I tried to change them to stop that attack. So Panda's saying there's a library called argv as well that we can check out. Let's go. We have the .env docs up there, so we can go back. Oh God, sorry chat. I didn't mean to flashbang you. argv. Cross-platform, so that gets command line arguments. That's not quite what we want. We might eventually need that, but not quite yet. I think this will work here. Great, so this is good. The LSP server is just a little confused. So if we do case, well, we should probably set an environment variable that's not sensitive. So let me jump into my environment file on another tab. And we'll say this is just going to be foo, and the value will be bar. And now let's do a dir and allow. We should see foo. What up, Cyprian? Yep, foo. So if we echo foo, we get bar. Great. All good, Panda. I guess I can call you Peter. Got Peter in your name. I appreciate the help, though. That's a good package to know about because we're probably going to need to use something like that. Hey, Louie. Shout out to Louie. The creator of Gleam is in chat, y'all. You have made quite a delightful little language, Louis. I must say, I am a huge fan. All the success you're having is very much well deserved. And then we'll just say io.print. We'll say could not read. Foo. Right, might help if we actually called a function. Do we have to do this first? I think the LSP might just be confused because we do a Gleam build. It's happy. It's clean first. And Gleam build. All right, maybe we open up a pull request to this library in a minute. Let's make sure, let's see if our LSP is happy again. All right, feels happier. So let's do a Gleam run. First try, chat. All right, so now we have a way to get environment variables, and we should have a way to make our client. So let's open up our client. Ideally, we're gonna be able to just make this network request. Oh, we probably still have to deserialize it. I forgot about that important part of the request response cycle, but it's fine. So we have client, so let's do import glitch slash the imports. How do I have a cycle? API slash client. I think that's right. Glitch API client. And then we should be able to say Louis, if you're still in chat, I'm curious if you ever ended up trying oil and what file tree or file explorer you ended up going with in NeoVim. I remember you were asking about that like a month or two ago. So we'll say let client equals client.new. And I think we can just pass options. So let's import that. Little by little, bit by bit. Mini files. Oh, I had looked at mini files when I was comparing it with oil. I just felt like I was going to be able to hack on top of oil easier. So we're going to say options. Hey. Sorry for the barking, y'all. Justine's probably soon getting home from the gym, so the garage door's gonna go up, so the dogs will think the apocalypse is occurring. We'll say use. This will be client ID. And we'll say result. Let's bring in result. Ryan, have you tried oil? I really do recommend oil. It's got a pretty clean code base, so if you need to hack on it, it's pretty easy. You can provide it functions. So like when you're in it, you can like have your own keybinds. Like this list is completely configurable, and you can pass the value of these functions, so you can effectively make it do anything. before I started using oil, I was on the verge of just writing a bunch of custom stuff for NetRW to make it work how I wanted, because I tried NVim tree and then I also tried NeoTree, and both of them like are good in their own ways, but I didn't need a full file tree. Um, and so they were just like, each one had its own like annoying problems. Um, yeah, I really like oil. It's worked really well for me. Or mini files, like Louis said. Both of those are like, they have the same, they operate on the same principle slash concept. Um, One second, chat. I have to. My grandmother has asked me to start texting her every morning to make sure that she's alive, as a SOS or sign of life text. She's very dramatic. So let's send Nana her "Are you alive this morning?" text. It's not equal parts horrifying. She's dramatic as all hell, and she's been telling us she's gonna die every time we talk to her for like the past decade. So okay, I have to bump this migration up to a higher amount of concurrency here. We've migrated 5,300 users already this morning. All right. I don't remember what I was doing. I was talking about bringing result. My keyboard OX is going to be a Keychron Q4 Glorious Panda switches, not blue or reds. And someone said they just came in from the Gleam Discord, and I missed who that was. Let me scroll up a bit. Mark, really decent. What's up? Thanks for hanging out. We love Mark. What is Boomi? Isn't Boomi like an infrastructure as code thing, Badger? Mark's the best Gleamlin? Hell yeah. We've got the creator of Gleam and then the best Gleamlin in chat. Man, I'm gonna have to change the title of my morning stream from O'Camel and Coffee to Gleamin' and Streamin'. It was m.get Gleamin' and Streamin'. I love this song. This will be client ID, and then the other one will be, oh my god, my keyboard. Client ID, and we want to get client, I guess, access token. Hopefully this doesn't have any level logging and doxes my tokens. I've only doxed tokens. I guess I doxed my password that one time, Kyle, when I was on the phone with Justine. Louis, I think one of my favorite design decisions that you made with Gleam is being able to call variant constructors like a function. It's I wish that was in OCaml so much. It's just like it's so nice. All right, that'll. I guess this would be okay. Could also return okay no. Let's just say io.debug or .println. Everything worked. Louis. First try. Chat, that's the beauty of functional programmings like this, is if it compiles, generally it's gonna work close to first try. All right, so we can build our Twitch client, and let's see here. Pretty 005 down in Paddington. So Louis, the way I get away with streaming copyrighted music is in OBS. I have the like my screen sound source excluded from the track that goes onto the Twitch VOD. So any noise that comes from like my desktop or computer doesn't make it into the VOD. So if you went and like looked at my Twitch or my YouTube, like there will be no music in it. Thank you, Ryan. I was getting ready to do the same thing. All right. So, I assume you're back. I'll wait till the ad in progress is over in 35 seconds. Okay, so ad breaks over. So the way I can play music on stream is that in OBS, I have my screen source, which is what I use. I just play Apple Music from that source. I exclude the screen soundtrack. So OBS has like 6 soundtracks. I exclude that track from my screen source from going onto the Twitch VOD track. So if you went to look at like my Twitch VODs, or they also get auto uploaded to YouTube, any sound that comes from my desktop won't be included, including the music. So it's just me talking. Mike's the only audio source that gets added to the track. Let get users request. And then we'll come and we'll bring get users request. That's a type, and we don't need that. And this is gonna have, what does this have in it? Oh, some pretty zeros. I don't actually think I need these. London City, awesome, pretty. Is it let assert? Is this how I do this? I gotta go look up that syntax. No around the pattern. Oop. And let's just go ahead and print io dot print. It worked. How are we feeling, chat? Are we? I don't think I'm. Well, let's check here. Are we in client? Am I adding the authentication headers? Client ID, access token. Did I add that in my to request? Oh, Louis, I was gonna ask you in Discord. So that problem, not really problem, but the question I was asking about like wrapping and re-exporting modules like with an include thing. I came up with this like little pattern where I make like this little extended module. I have like this top level directory called extended, and then all of the libraries that I would typically like in OCaml like include a module and like re-export it. I just add like these extended variants that have like little helpers in them. And right now that feels pretty good as an alternative or a workaround until something would get into the language. All right, I think we're actually adding the headers correctly. Client.headers, which should be a function up here. Yeah, okay. All right, let's see if we can make this network request. All right, let's try this. Damn it, I need to. All right, so we got an error. Now the question is, what kind of result does this normally return? It returns a dynamic, and we are mapping it to, let's see if we can turn the dynamic into a string. It's tricky because the Erlang world doesn't do a full program compilation, so include like OCaml would result in lots of code duplication. Gotcha. That's such an interesting, like, yeah, I'm really interested to spend some time reading through the compiler at some point and trying to figure it out because I would love to help contribute to the compiler in the language, um, and kind of understand some of these problems better. But yeah, the pattern I'm doing here, where I just have like this little extended library, and like my pattern is just like my library slash extended, and then the module I'm extending, and then I just have the helper functions like in there. This seems to be working well for me so far, and it is like predictable, at least in my head, like mnemonically. So let's jump down here and let's add a request error. Let's add dynamic to this. So this script that I have running for this migration, that noise you just heard, when my OAuth token is about to expire in 10 minutes, I have to go refresh it. My coworker added that obnoxious noise. I think it's hilarious. Alright, 1 second, chat. I have to go get a refresh token for this migration. Localhost. Yoink that. Winnie Marie. Okay, now I need to make a Gleam package that can be used to make silly noises in scripts. Hell yeah. Louis, did you know that never mind. I don't want to dox the person. I don't know if disregard what I was gonna say. I'd have to search Gleam Discord first. I work with somebody that is relatively prominent in the Gleam Discord, and I'm very excited about it. All right, it should be done next time. Listen, it goes every minute. I just put in a new token. I think I copied and pasted it right. We'll find out in a minute. I said that we should take that noise and make it Vercel's global wide. Damn it! I put the new token in. I have to log out and in to get a fresh token. Annoying, it just doesn't refresh. That's why, chat. So you're gonna get to hear it one more time. That's exactly how I imagine Vercel sounds. Yeah. Tick, drop, drip, drop. Alright, fresh token. We go over to this page. We come over here, we go there. We save that, paste that in. Alright, I made it. Loaded new token. Alright. Alright, should be good there. Let's import dynamic now. And we're gonna want to, let's rotate these windows. and jump down to the bottom because now this is going to be map error instead. And then, okay. Replace error is also one of the greatest functions on a result module ever. Yo, Ren is so good. Yeah, let's see if adding that to the error does anything. What up, Analyze Code? I am doing well. How are you doing? Failed to connect to address. Hard day at work? I'm sorry to hear that. It's nice watching an OCaml person write Gleam because all the stuff people get stuck on ain't there for you. Yeah, it's like, yeah, the language came super naturally. Like, it's, I mean, for me, it's exactly the same experience I had with Go a decade ago, the first time I picked it up going to Go from Java, right? It's like, oh, this is like a simple language that matches what I know and I can be productive. And like, I know you called out in your blog post that like the tooling is young and immature, but like even from when I used the LSP like 2.5 months ago to now, like it feels better already. There's obviously things missing, but like yeah, y'all are crushing it. My font is Mona Lisa. I'm going to be using Rawhat's WebSocket client once we get there. I need to. My plan is to knock out the API endpoints that I need to support the event sub client, or the event sub client, and that's where I'll add Rawhat stuff. My like original intent, like MVP for myself, is to be able to rebuild this functionality in my points. So be able to run my Twitch bot doing this. And then I also want to integrate it with Apple Music. So, which means I'll probably have to write an Apple Music SDK in Gleam, which will be cool. That was actually the first OCaml project I ever did. But yeah, it's kind of the high level plan. So let's see what our base endpoint is. Ryan, what was that? Didn't you link me to an HTTP client that came out recently? I need a new one. HTTP clients, alternative insomnia. It like just came out. It was by, I think it's by the same guy that built Insomnia. This is old. Maybe I bookmarked it. Boy, sick boy, bitten by a tick boy. Bookmarks. Oh, I wanted to follow up on this. Yeah, does anyone in chat know the answer to this? So Darrell is he's a a principal software engineer at Apollo GraphQL. He's like one of the top people, or like one of the senior or principal engineers working on Apollo client. Super nice guy. I got to speak with him at a conference. But if anyone knows why the URL object in JavaScript doesn't work with structured clone, I would be super interested to know. I swear I bookmarked this. Maybe I didn't. I think I followed the account recently. Yak, that's what it is. There it is, yak.app. So let's give this a try. The bad joke. All right, I think that should have installed. Maybe. All right, so this is feeling familiar. Let's see here what we got. We have a bar, add resource. This is probably a project name. So let's call this glitch. Save that, and let's say manage environments, global variables. I'm gonna move this off screen so I don't, well, let's see if this actually masks things. Oh. Is this open source? How do I submit? Hide env variables by default. I often stream content and have been looking for a new REST client. Looking for a new REST client. I would love it if the envars could be masked, preferably by default. I definitely did not spell preferably right. Did I? That can't be spelled right. Damn, I did. GitHub. Cool. All right, let me bump this to the other tab. Client ID. All right, I just got to remember not to open the environment. All right, let's see if I can get away with not doxing my tokens. So this is going to be to https://api.twitch.tv/helix/users, I think. It's going to be over here. Where is it? We already got access tokens. Thank you for the follow, Thomas McRow. Super appreciate you hanging out. Don't need to be on these docs. Reference. Get users. Just users. How do I reference environment variables? Nice. Great. Paul.cloud. Oh God, that looks complicated. Then we need a header, right? So that will add our bearer header. And then we need a access token, which will be client ID. All right, theoretically this should work. The ID or logging query parameter is required unless the request uses a user access token. Is that not what I have? Okay, so that worked. So let's see if I add my login as a this will be whoops. Let's say this is going to be user IDs. That'll be none, and this will be user logins. And this will be a list of strings, I believe. Sum. And this will be DM Mulroy. Let's import sum. Okay, still didn't like that for some reason. Oh, I bet it's because the bearer. I don't have bearer in the request. These become headers. This is going to be changing word bearer, or it's going to be authorization. Something like this. Right. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, I have to do... This is just going to be authorization. And this will be... is this the string concatenation syntax? Sweet. Hold on, chat. I just had a error occur. Well, let's see if this works. Still wrong. Okay. I gotta check on something with Hey Siri, set a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes starting now.
What is that dependency? Has anyone ever heard of this? It's a Node REST client. Okay, so Mateo works on it. Sorry, chat. Give me 1 second to deal with this issue. I just have to restart the process because it unexpectedly timed out with this exact error that this person's talking about. I'm not sure what this is saying yet, to be honest. I need to, I'll be able to check on this in a second. I just gotta make sure this process starts back up fine. So we were at 13,450. Okay. Need to write that to myself. Okay. Okay, let's the fuck. Oh, okay. My terminal just scrolled unexpectedly. All right, we should be okay here. CPU utilization is going back up to normal. Pods didn't scale down too bad. All right. That's looking okay. How many pods are we sitting at? 27. Okay, I can bump that back to 150. All right. I think I did. Brad, I caught that, and I think I fixed it. I forgot the colon. So you were right. Or there's no colon after bear, so I had it right. Unless you think it needs bear. It worked. I mean, we can test it in our REST client, right? We can manually do, I actually want to add this to my bar. Keep in doc. And let's move Mr. Yak over to here. I want you over like here. Something like this. So if we come here, I can probably delete that, and then we can come in here and we can just say authorization, and then we'll say bearer, and then access token. All right. I'm going to move this off screen just so I don't dox my token. The token might have expired as well. We'll check for sure in a second. Okay. So I'm clearly doing something wrong. When you add a bearer token, it just gets added as authorization bearer. That's what I did. Oh, 1 second. I just hit a alert on my work stuff. Please hold chat. So I'm very confused at why this doesn't work. Like, this should work, right, chat? Like, this is the header. Authorization, bearer, access token. I hit that, it's 101. But if I disable that and go to bearer and I add access token here, it's happy. So, like, I can't figure out how to get I want to see the request headers. So I don't think I can see the raw request yet, which is kind of annoying. Well, I guess I can try to curl too. Okay, so that's a faulty error. I'm not sure. Let me try curling on another tab. So let's take this. Actually, yeah, I should do this on another tab. If I do curl, thank you for the follow there, Secret Ninja Man. Let's copy this. And we'll say, we want to say login will be DM Mulroy. And then go that. Okay, so that's the client ID. So if we go down and we delete that, and then paste that in, and then we want to grab our access token. I feel like I'm playing with fire here. Okay, so it must just be adding that header incorrectly. Or I just must not be concatenating my Twitch client correctly. Which probably means I'm doing it wrong over here too, because I just got curl to work. So we'll try logging these out. So in our main, let's say we're going to let's say we're going to do client io.debug, and we'll say access token client, and we should just get out printed how does your Nick shell have the same shell theme as your main one? Let me see if I can find my... Yeah, if you look at those dot files, I use Home Manager to set everything up, so it just kind of works. All right, let's make sure we actually overrode this. Haha, we would have messed up there. This should be headers. There we go. Yeah, no problem. Let's build and then run. Okay, that looks good. Okay. So why is it upset? Let's go back to headers. So when we add the headers, what do we say? Chat, I gotta go take care of something. I will be right back in like, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. This is gonna take me a second. Yeah, I used the request type. See you, Louie. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. All right, I'll be right back, chat. This shouldn't take me too long. And we're back. What up, Nightshade? Hi, back. I'm Dad. I don't know how to debug this. I'm not sure. Oh, some John Legend. Let's go. That's true. That could be the case. Because I'd expect to see this if it was working. Oh, thank you.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary!
What?
Bodhi said, feed me breakfast. I don't care about you guys.
I know. Ow. They haven't eaten. Ow, bring me down.
No, they haven't eaten yet. I don't think my mom fed them.
Do you want your breakfast?
I wonder if I can just hit another random... what is it, like cat status code API? HTTPS cats. It's the request set hot. Do I have this open? I don't. Set host. It takes the host, not the whole URL. I think I'm doing that, aren't I? Set. Oh. Okay. That checks. So the host then would just be, we'll say this is going to be host. We can get rid of that. It'll be this. That'll come down here. This will be host. Set pass, set host, set scheme. Is that not a thing that comes out of there? Okay, that just comes out of the normal one. I'm also just like cowboy coding it. I'm not reading the docs as close as I probably should be. That's a fair point. It's a fair point. I'm also definitely doing the wrong thing there. Gotta fix that. Okay. Oh. Let's see if that works. Hey! Look at that. We got something. We got a 401, which is potentially because our token might have timed out. Nope. We're getting closer. Client ID is missing. Probably need to build before I run. Did I not save? All right, so client ID. We get the client ID here. That gets passed in there as a header. Ah, that's not the right header name. It's client
You gotta take it.
ID.
Here, Belka, take
Oh,
it.
did you bring me mail, Belka? Belka, bring. Bring it here. What is that?
I don't know. It's for you though. Belka, here.
My God, there's too many dogs.
Drop
There's
it.
so many dogs.
No, you gotta drop it.
Where's it from?
There's more mail that Bodie was supposed to bring, but he got too excited and dropped it.
Just a mysterious manila envelope, chat. Yeah, we found out that Bodhi likes to carry mail. Oh, someone trying to get us to like refinance our mortgage. It's garbage.
Come here, Belka. Bring in the rest of his mail. There we go.
Bodhi, bring.
Buddy, take it.
Bodhi, bring. Come here, bud. Oh, thank you. You're such a good boy.
Belka, take it.
You're such a good boy. You want to
Oh.
take it? This is all trash. Take it to Justine. There you go. Yep. Good boy, take.
Okay. Oh, there's more mail on the other side. Belka dropped it.
I assume this is all trash.
I don't know what
It is. Here, Bodhi. Ready? Get that in there. Good boy. Take it. Bodhi, take.
Come
Let
on,
it
bring
drop.
it. Bring it. Oh.
So I've shared this before, chat, but Bodhi loves carrying things. It's like his thing. He will fold laundry in our guest bedroom, and one of us will be in our bedroom, and you can hand him clothing, folded clothing, and he will carry it from where it gets folded to the bedroom to put it away, and it's adorable. How did we get on Spanish music? It is like a dog resort. My mom has 2 golden retrievers. I have 2 golden retrievers. We have a tiny dog that looks like the creature that caused COVID, and then we're watching a neighbor's dog. For our 2 neighbors that... Oh shit. Gotta refresh the token. That's a tuple.
Baxter.
Alright, let me refresh this token here, because we're gonna hear this noise scream at us again, which is actually pretty funny.
Get down.
What is that?
Baxter's new collar.
Bad reputation? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's facts.
Baxter, you got a new collar. I'm so excited.
It's so funny. It's such a funny noise. Alright, new token is added. We have no errors. Oh, as I say that, we get an error. Let me just make sure that's a deleted user. Cool. I never fall in love, never had enough of it. Alright, we are actually going to try bumping this. Is that hard-coded? Okay. Let me check to make sure that header's right. Client-ID. What song is this? Underscores. Kinko's Field Trip.
Hey, last thing, and then I'm gonna leave you alone and go work. From the HOA, we can only vote for like president or whoever it is for like the lot.
I assume that.
Okay, well, I'm just got confirmation. Can I just read
Yeah,
it and
yeah.
vote? Do you care?
You know, you got it.
Great.
I trust your judgment.
Okay, thanks. I'm involved in all of the Facebook drama, so. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go shower and then I gotta go to work. Okay?
Ooh, this is a bop. Badger, you want to run? All right, let's see if this works now, y'all. Look at that. We've got a successful request to we're gonna tweet this. And let's get that here. And we'll get it, I don't know, this is probably like a good size, right? Something like this. We'll center that. Get Gleam some more attention. And let's run Gleam run. Perfect, we'll do that. Yeah, I've actually never had a problem with an HOA either. I've lived in multiple HOA communities and like I've never had some of the nightmare situations that I've heard. But I also understand how they do happen. So I understand why people don't like them. But so far living in this neighborhood has been great. Our HOA has been really good. We actually get a lot of benefits and low fees. So I can't complain too much. All right, so let's screenshot this. There's one part of the screenshot, and then I want to find a good code sample to tweet alongside of this. So let's bring over Gleam, not Gleam, Jesus. Twitch, not Twitch, Twitter. Oh my God. Am I having a stroke? We have contact. Let's do like, why can't I search? Is that not my, did they change the emoji keyboard on Mac? The hell? Sparkle rocket ship. Successfully, did I spell that right? Authenticated and made a request to Twitch API with Gleam. We'll tag Gleam. Throw that in, and then we'll get a nice code screenshot. What code do we want to show? Let's think about this. Let's look at the user's code. Yeah, this is actually pretty nice looking code. Something like this. Chat, if you want to go blow this tweet up a little bit for Gleam and Louie, get some attention on some real Gleam code. Let's push this code and then we'll throw a link to the GitHub underneath of it too. Get users working. So let's go grab the link to that. Wait till I pass out. I tell myself. Y'all are awesome. Super appreciate all of you. Happy on my own. Happy on my own. Large sniff inhale. Couldn't be. You're telling me the HOA would do something like that, Badger? Hmm. All right, so now we need to work on decoding the JSON, which should actually already work. We should be able to go here, and we should be able to do result.map, and then let's see what this gives us real quick. Function x, and we'll just return x. Oh, I need friends. Oh, we don't need the arrows either. This is a request of response string, which we're gonna need to use our JSON module, I think, of JSON. Okay, so we can just come down here and maybe say of JSON. Oh, we have to unbox the response. Okay. So let's do that in our client. Send, then we get a response here, and we'll say, do I have the result in here? No, I don't have results in here yet. And this will be result.map. And this will be a function of x. Let's just give this the identity function real quick again. Make sure this is the same type. Responsive string. Let's go look at the response API on Gleam HTTP. Actually, does the Gleam CLI let me spit out docs? What's up, Adrian? Good morning and happy hump day. Only top level packages though? Oh, okay. Where are you from, Coffee and Coding? Are you like in Australia or Asia or New Zealand or something? In Melbourne? Nice. Are you an F1 fan? So we can debox. We can pattern match and get the body out. Let's see what functions this gives us. Set body. Try map. So this is going to give us try map is exactly what we want. Great. Yeah, try map is what we want. I wonder if we should pass a deserializer. Where do we want that? F1 is good. Yes, it's hosted here in Melbourne as well. Are you a Oscar Piastri fan? Oscar is my favorite driver. What are your thoughts about the current OTP support for Gleam? I went through learning OTP with Gleam, the GitHub repo, which I started. I'll share that with you because it's really good. And I haven't used much OTP before. I used I worked on a Phoenix app back in like 2016 for a couple months. But that was like I was too much of a junior dev to really like I understood fundamentally what OTP was, but like it, I wasn't experienced enough to have a full appreciation for it. But that repo is really, really good. This guy, I don't know what his name is, but he's in the Gleam Discord. Benjamin, he has a really good writing style in this, and this was really useful for learning it. He should honestly turn this repo into a book like React like this. In fact, I might even reach out to him to help him, see if he would want help with that. Because this is just thrown together with Markdown and VDocs or something. So it's like very little overhead. So yeah, I'll probably DM him today, see if he'd be down to collab on that. But the abstractions in the Gleam OTP library feel really, really good to work with, just having gone through those tutorials. Then again, I mean, they were basic tutorials, but they still felt very ergonomic and good to work with. So what do we think here, chat? Do we put it on the client module to accept like a JSON decoder? So we could accept like a decoder here as an argument. Or, which then we would do like, we would call response dot try map here and pass in the decoder. We would do something like this, or we could put it in the function and do it over here. The deeper question is, do we want to expose the HTTP module to anything outside of the client? I think I want to take a decoder as an argument. What does try map returns a result? So we want to say which function is the arity complaining about? Oh, right. I see. Okay, so we can do you see Gleam is very different from OCaml? Yeah, Oki. It feels like if Camel and Golang had a baby and then dressed it as Rust. It's very, very pleasant to use, and it's very, very easy to get started, and it's very, very easy to learn if you have even a bit of functional programming experience. All right, so let's get rid of this line, and we'll say this will be let response is not let. This is going to be use. And this will be result.try. And then we'll say response dot we'll pipe that into response dot try map, and then we'll pass decoder into that. Yeah. And this ends up returning right. Now we have to pass our decoder, which should be of JSON, or no? What does it think a decoder is here? I hate that if there's an error in another file, it just breaks hover docs across the whole project. That's probably my biggest frustration with the LSP right now. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for the follow, Ahmed. Super appreciate you hanging out with us. So let's give this a type as decoder. And let's go import that from dynamic. Not dynamic, decoder. And then try map wants result B to C. Right. Okay. I think I know what I want to do here. So rather than this decoder being this type, let's go to our JSON extended module, and we're gonna write I'll stop talking, Meta. We want we're going to pull out the type slash, not slash, decode error, and then we're gonna say we're gonna have a type in here, and it's gonna be pub type JSON decoder, JSON string decoder, and this is going to be a function. How does this defined in the docs over here? Maybe we can just even make that generic over T. And this will be function that takes a T and then returns, so this is input, output, input, and we're going to return a result of output, and then decode error. Yeah. So let's see if we can use that type in the client to say this is going to be, we have to import our extended JSON module. So down here, let's say import glitch slash extended slash, yes, I get it. We did not actually make a dependency cycle, relax. JSON extended. We're going to bring in decoder type as, or it's JSON decoder. And then down here, this decoder will be a JSON decoder of input, output. And then we'll say do this, and that's okay. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, it's the use. So if we come here and we say result dot replace error, and we say request error, so this should be okay, right? What is this upset about now? I might have to go, chat. I just got hit on pager duty. 1 second. All right, 1 second, y'all. I'm like not in the right account. I see you, Sadie. I see you. I see you. What the fuck is happening? I hate AWS Management Console. It is so annoying. Okay. So we want to look for what is the name of the queue I need? Event transfer page. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's dropping. What's our dead letter queue look like? Dead letter queue is empty. Good deal. Alright, that looks fine. That's going there. Okay, I think I got stuff back on track, but I'm soon gonna have to log off, but I would like to try to figure this out. Oh, so this returns. Wait, I was under the impression that try map returned. Oh, it does return another response. Ah, okay. I see. So we want, this will be a response of output. And then we can delete that. This is the same thing as doing just decoder. And then we gotta go grab the response type from here. We don't need this. Okay, that looks good. That looks like what we want. Let's go to user. And then we'll come down here and we'll uncomment this. Okay, this needs new arity, which should be our of JSON function. Should work. We can just do like a replace error. We'll do that, and can we make this take a T? Whatever, it should work. Let's just say temp error, just so we can all right, what is this subset about now? Expected type response string. Part of the problem, this is going to be a list. But we're getting close. This is close to the API we want, chat. This is pretty good. This is pretty fracking good. Do that. So if we run this right now, I think the deserialization is what's failing here. Why can't that just be generic? Why can't I infer the API error? I guess I can just let it infer. Yeah. All right, chat, I gotta run. This was really good progress this morning. I'm really happy where we got. We got a request working. I'm gonna write a note for myself tomorrow so I don't forget to do deserialization is probably not working because the response is a list. Is there anyone streaming we should raid? Louis, I don't know if you're still around, but thank you for hanging out. Appreciate your help. And let's see here. Let's go to Twitch. You got Prime? Yeah, Prime's the only one on. Yeah, let's just raid Prime. All right, chat. I will see you tomorrow morning. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you to the new followers. Hope you're liking Gleam.